everybody, welcome back to another video. I appreciate you clicking on this video, and I hope you like it. This week's going to be another discussion about some tips that will try to make your efforts go a little easier for you. Because as a big person, you're going to have a lot of struggles with going out and trying to get healthy, going for walks and all of that. And it's going to come up and it's going to be difficult. I'm not saying it's ever going to be easy, but it's worth the fight if you stay with it. But you're going to have these certain things that come up that will help to kind of add to making you want to quit. But the very first thing I would like to suggest is that you, before you start doing this, that you go see a doctor. Get a checkout. Talk to them about your plans on what you plan on trying to do. And, if you have health concerns, there'll be a big help for you to keep it under control and make it so you don't quit on yourself. So if you have, health conditions that you stop taking medicine for, I highly recommend you don't do that, and you get back, see your doctor, get a prescription for those medicines, and get it and have it taken care of, because it's really going to have an effect on you when you are trying to lose weight. If you have joint issues, I highly recommend trying braces. So they don't work for me, but at least try it, because it may help you. If you have bad knees, they got some good braces that can help support your knees or your ankles. Both of my ankles are destroyed and caused me a lot of troubles, but for some reason ankle braces don't help me, so I don't wear them, but they are still great tools to help give you support in your ankles. And my problem is I have, even when I'm healthy, I have very thick legs. Kind of like tree trunks is what people have always throughout the years been explaining to me. And now that my health isn't as good as it was, my left leg has a lot of swelling in it as well. So that's a struggle and gets in the way quite a lot. And especially when it comes to shoes, it causes my feet to swell up, and it can be difficult to get shoes on for me. But it is actually getting better though. As I'm losing weight, as I'm getting more fit and healthy, it's going down. It's still there, but I'm very happy about that. But on the other side, if you're like me and you have thick thighs and all that, you're going to experience issues with chafing, and that could hurt very much. If you've never had chafing before, but you've experienced maybe you had an older cousin that pinned you down and gave you Indian burns on your arms or something like that. It's a lot like that. And so the best way to kind of help combat that is that I've just recently learned is Vaseline or some other kind of petroleum jelly product, or maybe there's a natural remedy that you can find if you're more into organic natural remedies. But I never really had an issue with it before, but for some reason I've had some chafing, and man, it hurts. So, make sure you have like a container of whatever you want to use, apply it before you do your walks, and if you do have chafing, definitely apply it afterwards, because it'll help ease that burning, ease that pain. So yeah, that's definitely recommended. Another big concern is the footwear that you choose to wear. I personally like to wear hiking boots. I currently have a pair from Columbia Sportswear, and they were good quality, and good boots could get expensive, and it could make things really difficult on your pocketbook, but it is worth it. I am currently got these boots that I currently wear so worn down that I've been dealing with a lot of foot pain, and so far I haven't allowed it to interfere with my walks and all that, but it's would be better to be able to stay on top of it, because I wear size 14 wide. A lot of companies don't make those shoes, and Columbia had size 14s, but they didn't have wide, so I got them anyhow, and was able to wear them, but because I kind of like them a little snug. But the problem with that is you don't have a wide enough platform, and when they get so worn down, one of my big problems is that my feet roll out, and it just kind of makes it difficult to have that support, and it currently causes a lot of pain. So I definitely need to get new shoes, but unfortunately, 6 to 8 months is the timeline as to how long they normally last for me, which is unfortunate. I really wish there was a good company that, and I'm not bashing on Columbia, I think they're a good company, but if somehow I find another company in the future where they have reasonable prices on good quality shoes and boots or whatever, I'll definitely give them a try. And if they are more comfortable, I'll definitely share that with you. But you have to kind of think about what you prefer. I like boots, but maybe you would prefer tennis shoes, or a low-cut regular hiking shoe instead of a hiking boot. So I encourage you to just try them out, find what works best for you, because you're totally different than, you might like something totally different than what I like, is the point I'm trying to get to. So just experiment, try it out. Don't let it get too far, because its footprint could really hamper your efforts. So, and it could lead to a lot more problems like plantar fasciitis and all that. I've had that for years, and it's not a good feeling to have. So you just got to experiment and try it out. The next thing is, if you're hitting the trails, getting out there, there's a lot of dangers that you got to be prepared for. And I talked about it in the last video about animals and stuff like that. So, and that's something that you really need to pay attention to. But there's things that can help protect your life, and like bear spray that could, or just mace. The bear spray is going to be best for the bigger animals, and you should be able to use them on cougars and all that stuff too. But you know, when it comes to black bears, most of the time they're going to be more scared of you. Well, most animals it's a matter of that they're more scared of you, but if they feel threatened, they'll attack. And mountain lions is a different thing. They all tend to be very curious and want to check you out, and so, or they could be scared too, but you just got to be careful. So I highly recommend like some kind of bear spray or something. This is going to be something that I'll do more research into too, because I've heard other things that could be very useful for just keeping them away, you know, making enough noise, all that. So, you know, there's other resources for you to check out as well. So definitely read up, and it could really make you feel safer. Another thing I like is I like to keep a knife on me. It's not for killing anything, it's just sometimes you'll come into situations where you could really use it. Like if you have a good size hunting knife, it could be used to clear some path if it's kind of overgrown. You know, it's not as good as a machete or something like that, but it could come useful to help you. And or if you get yourself into some kind of danger, it could come handy. And so, you know, even just a small little pocket knife. So, but you got to be safe too. If it's a popular trail that you go on, and you can scare other people. So, another thing is clothes. Really just wear what's comfortable for you, but you want to kind of protect your skin a little bit. Especially if you're hiking in the woods or something like that, you're going to have mosquitoes and ticks and all that kind of stuff, and it might be wise to maybe wear full-length pants instead of shorts to help protect your legs. Maybe long sleeve shirts. A long sleeve shirt is what I'm trying to say. That is maybe lightweight, that won't make you hot, but you could have something over your arms to protect them from mosquitoes. Bug spray, you might want to carry some of that with you and spray it on. It doesn't help 100%, but it does offer some help. And you know, maybe wear a baseball hat or a cowboy hat, one of those explorer type hats or something like that. You know, who cares if you look goofy or not? What's important is that you get sun protection for your neck and your face. On the topic of protecting your neck and face, you want to also try to make sure you have sunscreen and apply it so you don't get burnt bad. And you know, so chapstick for your lips if it's like really windy out there. So those are some things that could be helpful for you. And if I come across any more in the future, I'll definitely share that with you. Water. You want to make sure you have water with you. It could add extra weight and make things kind of difficult, but is much better than going on maybe a 5-mile hike and you're halfway through and you're parched and starting to see signs of heat stroke and all that stuff, especially with summer is coming, and a lot of places around the world could get very hot. Even here in Idaho, like I've mentioned many times before, I live in the middle of a high mountain desert, and it could get really hot here during the summertime. So, and the wind, and it could be a problem. So definitely sunscreen, hats, you know, whatever, maybe a bandana around your neck that you could help protect your neck, but then you could take it off when you start to feel that you're getting overheated. So you could get the bandana wet and you could wipe it on your face, and maybe just kind of put it on top of your head to kind of let that water kind of soak in to cool off your head. Well, that was just a few things, and if I learn more, I definitely will share it with you. But just be safe, but most importantly, maybe you're starting this for your health reasons, but go out there and enjoy it. There's so much beauty out in nature. Whenever I'm out there, it heals my heart. I know that sounds so sappy, but this is my personal feelings. It heals my heart. And if I'm feeling stressed, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling so low that I want to take my own life, nature always helps to kind of pull me back. So just kind of use those if you want, and take care of yourselves out there. Go out with your friends, because they'll make it a whole lot more fun. And so that's about it for this week's video. I thank you so much for watching this. Still working on trying not to say so often, but I think I'm starting to speak a little bit more clearly and more easily. I still kind of struggle with trying to get those words out, but you know, I'm very good at thinking of what I want to say, but actually vocalizing them is really difficult for me. So, but I think I'm improving. So please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Leave a comment down below on anything that you want to hear about in the future, or any tips for me. Let's help each other out, and feel free to share with your friends. Help me build this channel and be able to help as many people as I can. And another way you could help support this channel is going to visit my website at www.jbaileyphoto.net, and you'll find my portfolio there, and you will also find my landscape photography store, where you can purchase prints of my landscape photography. Also, if you live in the Southwest Idaho area, feel free to contact me if you need a photographer for portraits and whatnot. I don't do weddings, but you know, feel free to contact me if you need a photographer. And so thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy this beautiful weather, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.